the deadliest assassin. The shadows are where he thrives. He is the thief, with the ability to deal immense damage whilst being invulnerable and throw gold that blows up his enemies into pieces. Today we are using the thief in the Dark Mirror, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so here we are in Act 1, just before the Yggdrasil fight, and we are going to be doing a thief run. Yeah, baby! Now for the items we have got the basic staff, the insignia, the Chosen Hunter's arrow, and the ceremonial dagger. So what we're going to be wanting to do, we're going to be trying to build a little bit of strike, get some wisdom on this guy, and we really just want to get a crit build, because with the Chosen Hunter's arrow, our magic attack increases by 2% for every 1% of critical rate that we have, and we're starting off with a 40% rate because we've got the ceremonial dagger and the Chosen Hunter's arrow, so we're getting an 80% boost basically. So we want to try and find Thieves Black Seal daggers, the Assassin's dagger, stuff like that, boost the crit rate, which is in turn boosting our damage. Now we are onto the Yggdrasil fight here. We obviously have Thief here at common, so we need 140 bone fragments to upgrade this guy up to legendary, and we will be able to get him to unique after the Yggdrasil fight, which is quite good. So we really want to just try and get him to legendary just before the sisters fight in Act 3. But Yggdrasil here really isn't causing us any kind of a challenge. Thief being a very agile skull for me, I find it very easy to dodge and move around with him. Overall, he is just very good, and that is already a dead Yggdrasil. And what are we going to get from the chest here? We do get the Abyssal Virus, which ain't too bad. It gives us a little bit of artifact, so we will take it, and we can move on to the curses here. Now, we're going to be starting off by buying Kingslayer, and then we're probably going to buy Super Baby and maybe Super Strike. But for now, we can move down and upgrade Ninja up to unique. Okay, so here we are, we have Unique Thief. We have the back roll on him, which does get upgraded a lot when he does become a legendary. So right now, when he's at Unique, it's not that bad. It does a tiny bit of damage, but it is mainly just going to be used for the invulnerability purposes. Now, Thief here is a magic user. Despite his basic attacks being physical damage, you do want to run him as a magic skull, because all of his skills are use magic attack to deal damage. And what Thief does now, he also has a chance of generating gold on hits, and when he gets that gold will now blow up on impact. So it can deal a decent bit of damage, but it's not really doing a lot for us. But it's a nice little bonus, and you guys know how I like to build my runs. I am just going to try and get this guy all the way up to legendary as quick as possible. We are needing, what, like 72 bone fragments at the moment, so we're not going to be able to get him as quick as I would like, but we can always hope. So we will take the random speed skull here. We'll also take the trainee's necklace, and there's nothing else, so we can just move on. So let's use back roll here, just get a few smoke stacks on those two, and that should really kill most of the guys up here. Thief doing a lot more damage than I really think he does. I never really used Thief myself. I've only probably used him once or twice, but he is a very good skull, because you're getting the money that he generates on hit, which is quite nice. You've got the invulnerability from the smoke grenades, and he does do a lot of damage. But now all these guys are dead, we can take the money. Let's move on to the next skull room. Really just want to see if we can find any uniques, any legendaries, really just speed the process of getting this guy up to legendary. As of right now, we are not having any trouble whatsoever. Every enemy is kind of just dying pretty much instantly, and the crits we're getting is really not bad. Hopefully we can find a little bit better synergy with the items. And Genie, we can just move on to the adventurer fight here. Who are we going to get? We're going to get the ninja and the fire witch. Okay, we'll take care of the fire witch first. Let's just do some back rolls, and you get the physical damage going, and then when you're on the floor, that's when we can do our big damage here. And that is the fire witch dead. Only got the ninja left. He shouldn't be causing too much of a problem for us. Now, whilst he's like this, we can just sit here and spam. You can see how many crits we're really getting with this thing. It is quite nice. Hunter's item, I've never really used, and there we go. We have Kingslayer taking him out. We do get Thief on, which is quite nice. We will take 4 now. Definitely not going to stay on the run. And no more legendaries from you guys, so we will just break up Gargoyle. Halfway there to legendary. If we can get lucky with the skulls we find, maybe get a legendary or a unique, we might be able to get him just before Act 3. Let's move on. We will try and take out Big Hammer Guy first if the priest don't just save his life. And I was quite wrong. The gold throw, it is very useful for killing ads with the like penetration that it's got. And we do have the little halfling girl. We will keep you to the side just after we've dealt with these maids. And let's take the money. We'll release the halfling girl. It doesn't really matter what you give us. We're going to get to full health either way. And let's move on to the next skull room. Now, we do not need a new balanced skull because we are just going to be keeping little Skul here. If we do get the bone of mana, he will work towards that because he is a balanced skull in his right. Smokescreen should take out all of you guys, and we'll just put a little smoke out and it should kill you as well. What do we get? Ghoul, you can get sacrificed. Let's head into the next skull room here. Take out the big guy first. There you go, big guy's down. We can take the platform up top. We really want to take this guy out for anything. Then we can deal with the sun guys here. Now, the one item I do want on this run is I do want Thieves' Black Steel Dagger. That will really increase the amount of damage we are doing. And we are in the shop. We do get a power skull. We will take you. We're going to swap out little Skul here for Minotaur, and then we'll swap him for the shield. We will be taking the Lunar Ring, and let's move on here. We can get Minotaur destroyed. 20 bone fragments off. If we're lucky, we can get it in the next room, but it probably won't happen. And that is everyone dead. We can move on to the next skull room here. Now, I did just want to say before we get too far into Act 2 is that I've been really thankful for all the support we have been getting on the recent Skul videos. So thank you guys very much. And you guys that keep watching and liking and subscribing is just making me want to put out more content. So I hope you're enjoying it. And let us know down below, how are you guys feeling on the Dark Mirror? What level are you lot actually up to? I'm still stuck on around level 5 to 6. But here we are onto the sisters fight. Shouldn't really cause us too much problems. Just going to take it a little bit slow. We are on a little bit lower health. We'll use the smoke screen there to get a little bit of damage on both of them. And we're really just waiting for one sitter so we can use the smoke screen, get the big magic damage off. And realistically, you should be dead here. There you go. That is the first sister down. We are going to swap into shield here. And whilst you got the health bar back, we'll swap into thief. Wait for it to do his attacks. We'll hit it with the smoke screen, get that magic damage off. Just let us sit in their attack for a while. The throw gold should be able to reach across the map, so we can just wait around here. We should be fine. Let's use smoke screen, hit with a throw gold. Really just wanting to take our time with this. Smoke screen, use the gold. We should be able to just dodge through all these attacks. And that is the sisters done. Now, the other item that I do want is the invisible knife. So it does magic damage whenever you crit an enemy. So with this build, it would work really well. Hopefully we can find it. So what have we got in the chest here? Nothing really too good. We do get Medusa, which is a pretty decent quintessence for the start. It does stun your opponent, so we will be taking it. And for curses here, we will just take Super Baby. Now, let's move on to Act 3. We can't get Thief up to Legendary. We are one rare off, which is quite unfortunate. But he should be doing us fine in his unique state just for now. Luckily, the smoke screen can literally just kill all of you guys. And same with the throw gold. And that's the rest of the room dead. Let's enter our last skull room, hopefully, before the adventure fight, and then we should be able to get this guy up to legendary here. We'll activate Medusa, and who is that? It's the reroll NPC. We don't really need her, so we can just leave her behind. We'll kill you guys. We just have the big guy up top. Luckily, the smoke screen should be able to just deal enough damage to him. And what do we get? We do get Warlock. Thank you for your sacrifice, mate. We can just... Oh, we find you again in the shop. And we might as well swap you out for Skeleton Shield. We will buy the food. There we go. That is one of the items I'm looking for. The Assassin's Dagger will pick you up. And let's move on to the next chest room because we've got the bone fragments. Well, whilst we're here, we might as well activate a little meteor with Warlock. Let's swap into Thief here. When we get to get legendary, this guy should be doing major damage. We'll use Medusa to stun you guys. Open the chest, and what do we get? Nothing too good, so let's just destroy the sphere and move on to the next money room. And let's make our way up top. Use the gold to kill the thrower guy, and we've only got the big guys at the top. Really just wanting to make our way to the adventure fight as quick as possible. We'll use the smoke bombs to become invulnerable there. Dodge out the way of you, and you are dead. So let's move on to the next money room here. And that is King Slime. Okay, if we can get this Hunter's legendary duplicated, I don't know what I'll do with myself, because that'll be insanely good right now. Now, I know it is not an item room, so let's destroy the things that I don't want. We'll get rid of the insignia. We'll get rid of Thief armor. We'll also get rid of the virus. And any of these I'm fine with. I'd rather it not be any of the wisdom stuff. If we get double lunar ring, it's double lunar ring. And all the rest I am fine with. So let's release King Slime. Please make this run good. Okay, and we get the trainee's necklace. I mean, it's our third wisdom, but it is the one that I didn't really want out of all of them. But a little bit of extra concentration speed and magic damage, I'm not going to complain about. And we are onto the hero fight here. We will activate the meteor. Hopefully we can time that right to hit all of them. And we did, so let's use Medusa to stun them all, and let's just sit them there in the smoke. Hopefully that should be enough to break all the heroes. We'll drop a smoke screen on the priest, and that does kill her. And we'll go after the paladin next. Let's use Medusa. The paladin should be dead. Only got the ninja to worry about now. And that is the ninja down. Are we going to get anything off these guys? Nope, it does not look like it. And we do get troll. Okay. We might have to pick that up, or do we get our final wisdom in the ritual staff? You know what? We're going to pick up the ritual staff for now. Troll, it is quite nice, but we'll leave it behind because Medusa is doing well for us right now. And we might as well upgrade Thief here to Legendary. Okay, here we go. We have the Legendary Thief. And his back roll or his smoke bomb has become very good for us now, because whenever we sit in it, all the enemy's attacks are evaded, so we literally can't take damage, which is quite nice. His gold is now doing some more damage on drop, and we just have more chance of actually getting gold on enemies. So his smoke screen, it does have the 1 charge instead of the 3, but luckily when we do have it, we do physically just not take damage. We can sit in here. That's why he's probably going to be very good for the Dark Mirror, especially in the later levels, when you are going to be taking a lot more damage against these guys. So let's take the money. We don't need to worry about any skull rooms anymore, and we do get a chest room. Okay, if you do give us Nether Mana Suppressor, I don't know what I'll do, but I will very much take it. Okay, there we go. We have found the key, and what we're going to get inside the chest. Okay, we get the Cursed Live Embers. That is completely useless to us, so we can just move on here, and let's make our way into the shop. We will buy the food first off, and there we go. We found the invisible knife, so critical hits stab enemies with the invisible knife, dealing magic damage. We will take that, and we'll also take the max life, and we do get the Stone of the Air just a little bit too late. Well, saying that, it is a 60% increase, so it is technically going to be better than the Carlane staff, so we can get rid of you, pick up the Stone of the Air, and let's take the next chest room here. So now all our critical hits, as you can see, are doing magic damage with the invisible knife, which really makes this build do a lot more damage. It's quite insane how much you get just off the invisible knife there. Let's make our way down. Everybody is dead. We've just got a few minions around here. Luckily the gold will be able to take all of you guys out, and nothing good here, so let's destroy you, move on. We do just want to find Thieves' Backsteel Daggers. That is pretty much it. We'll sit in the smoke for now just to get that invulnerability. And what we're going to get in this chest, Mage's Necklace, not really too good, so we can just move on. Take the money room. Let's come down here. We will throw the gold to kill all of you guys. They do have an armor totem up there, so let's make up here. We'll use Medusa to stun all of you guys, put a smoke screen down, and that literally has killed everyone. There we go. We are onto the Chimera fight here, so let's swap out into Warlock, and here we are onto Chimera. Really shouldn't be causing us any kind of problems, so we can sit here, use Medusa to get some stuns off. We're going to save the roll for when he actually does his attack like this, and he puts poison on the floor, so now we can't get hit. Let the invisible knife deal all the damage with the crits, which is quite nice. Let's dodge in front of the middle here, throw the gold, and that is Chimera done for. Okay, very, very quick for a Chimera fight there. And let's open the chest. What are we going to get? Not exactly what I want, so what we're going to do, we are just going to destroy the Chimera's Poison Fang, and let's move on here. And what we're going to do, we are going to buy Soul Strike and upgrade it once, so now our skill damage is going to get amplified. It's going to be doing a lot more magic damage. Now, I know I could get the 1-2 synergize with my crit, but it's only really gives us attack speed and movement speed, so there's not really any point, because our basic attacks are doing no damage right now because they are physical. And speaking of the invisible knife, it is literally doing insane amounts of stuff for us right now. We are just going to use the smoke screen here to kill all of you guys. And because gold, you are throwing so much, it can proc invisible knife a lot of different times because they're different objects, which is insane. But that's how the game works, and it is lovely. We'll activate the trap, throw the gold to kill you, and that is the big guy dead. Let's move on here. We'll activate you to get rid of our curses, throw the gold to kill everybody in that little grouping, and we we will take the next chest room. Really just hoping to get to the adventure without too much of a fuss. We don't want to be losing too much of our health right now. We do have the revive still, so that is looking quite nice. We'll activate the gold there. That should not be doing the damage that it's doing right now. But let's open the omen chest, and we finally get it. Thieves. Okay, where are we going to put this? Now, I think what we're going to be doing is we are just going to take it out for the Lunar Ring. Now, I know Lunar Ring has given us that 40% magic damage, but the crit is doing a lot more for us right now, so we can move on, and we are into the shop. We do get Nether Mana Suppressor, okay, and we will be getting rid of one of the trainees' necklaces, and we also get the Bone of Mana, so let's pick you up for the other trainee's necklace, and we'll also take the 10 max life. Okay, so that shop literally had every single item that we would want, and the run is basically complete now. We've got our thieves, we've got the 2 best wisdom items in the Nether Mana Suppressor and the Bone of Mana. The only thing I would really want to upgrade is the Quintessence, but Medusa is certainly not a bad one because it's got that little stun, which is always nice, as you can see there. So I don't really know what more I can want from this. I think the run is just complete. Now let's open the omen chest. Nothing too good in it, so we can just destroy the Howling Egg and move on. Don't ask me why I took the Skull room. I just did, and Guts, you don't even stand a chance in that smoke. You just can't do anything. Okay, let's come up here. We'll use Medusa to stun you guys. We don't need to open the remaining one, so we can just make our way up top. Berserker, you can just get destroyed. Let's go into the adventurer fight. And who are we going to be fighting? We do get the archer. That is the most annoying one, but we should be okay here. Let's swap out into thief, throw the gold. We'll activate smoke screen here. We'll use the stun, and let's just get the big damage in right now. Magic knife critting on every single one of those procs with gold, which does mad damage for us, and that is the archer dead. Very easy fight right there. And she did give us hunter's boots, which we are not bothered about, so we will just move on. And we get weapons master, so let's just destroy you, take the extra life, and we can go on into act 4 onto Joan. And I don't know why, but this is probably one of my favorite runs to date that I've built. I don't know what's about it. It is just this archer's legendary is extremely good. It is very well, pairs very well with thief here because he does attack so quickly, and his skills, and you can just build him so well with crits. So let's move on to the treasure room. Nothing can really stop us anymore. We will use Medusa to stun you guys. Yeah, nothing's really stopping us. We've got the 4 wisdom, we've got the best stuff. We will use the smoke here, and let's release the Dark Knight here, or the Death Knight. We'll take the 44 shields. We do get Pain and Despair. We can't really fit it anywhere, so let's just destroy you, move on to the shop. Now we will take the food, and we do get Troll again. You know what? I didn't take you last time, but I will take you now, and we can move on to the next money room here. Now Troll, just going to make every single item we have crits, so magic knife's just going to be popping off for us with it, so it's probably a very good pickup. A lot better than Medusa, I would say, especially in the long run for killing bosses. So this run, it's now complete. Nothing's going to be holding us back, so we are just on a race against the time. We want to try and get to Joan as quick as possible. Use the gold to literally just clear all the map. I don't think we're not critting on attacks. We do have a 95% crit rate, which is pretty insane. We use gold here. That should just take you out on full health, and nothing good. We'll move on. We'll throw a smoke screen down here just to kill the bulk of you guys. Let's activate Troll and go in against the purple assassin here, and everybody's dead, so we can move on to the money room. If we were lucky and found the Harpy Knight, I may think about trying to get Warlock here up to legendary, but I'm not really too bothered about it right now. We did leave a few guys up here, so we'll have to go back and kill those. Let's drop back down. We're just gonna have to wait for all the totem guys to despawn, and we can finally go for the invulnerability. Let's activate Troll here just to make this a little bit easier. Let's take the gold, and we are onto Joan now, so let's swap out into Warlock. Let's get this fight done. Okay, here we are onto Joan. We obviously know she has the 2 phases, so let's take out the totems first. Let's go for the left one. Let's activate Troll here. We'll put down a smoke screen, and this totem, yeah, it really can't take much more. It is down. Let's head for the second one now. Hopefully she doesn't put the shield up it, but it doesn't even matter because she has died. And we'll wait up top. We've got the smoke and the gold. We'll wait for Troll to get active before we use them. Let's activate Troll. We'll put a smoke screen down, and let's just face tank most of the damage here, and Gold did about half of her health there. What was that? That is a dead Joan. Oh my, I don't know what this run is, but I do not really care. Let's open the chest here. And we don't get what we want, so we can just destroy the imp, get a little bit more max life, and let's make our way up to the hero fight. Okay, so there's nothing too good in the dark abilities section, so all we're going to do, we are going to buy the bone shield, so we lose 1 bone fragment for every 3 damage received. We got about 40 bone fragments, so we should be fine for now. If we can maybe swap Warlock out in the shop, we will be looking even better, but this run's finished. Dad's not going to kill us, nothing's going to happen, so we can just make our way in the shop here. Let's re-roll one more time. We do get the green flask, so we can swap Warlock out for the Pike. We'll also swap Pike out for the Frost Skull, and let's move on. Okay, so it is about that time that I do say, guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode and you do want to help support the channel, make sure you do drop a like, subscribe if you are new here. Also, there will be a playlist down in the description with all my other Skul videos, so if you do want to see that, it will be down there, and there will also be a link to the Discord in the description. And we are onto the dad fight, so let's go. Okay, here we are on the first phase. Shouldn't really cause us too many problems here, but we just want to take it a little bit slowly. We'll activate you to get the crits off. Let's go in with Troll, and we can just kind of face tank here. Let's throw the Gold, get all the crits off, and deal about half his health. Okay, is he gonna skip his invincibility phase? We'll throw Gold, and no, he's not. Okay, let's get in the corner. Let's go back to Dad, hit him with you. We'll go for the Sword Scream, or the Smoke Screen, and that is dead. We didn't actually take a hit. So can we make this a hitless Dad fight? I don't know. We'll try our best. We are on to phase 2. I'm gonna shut up. Let's sit down and kill him. And there we go, Dad is dead, and we did a hitless Dad fight. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there, but this run is the best thing I've ever done. And that is the hero dead, so let's move on. Okay, so that was our Thief run in the Dark Mirror. So guys, if you did enjoy, you do want to help support the channel, make sure you do drop a like, subscribe if you're new here. This has been Mystic, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.